Hello, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about hair, specifically bundles. Let's get into this thing. So, for a while, I have been wanting to go back to wearing bundles. I went about 5 years straight just wearing nothing but sew-ins. Like, take my weave out. Next day, I'm going to get my hair done. And if my stylist canceled on me, I always had my little rinky-dink last-minute stylist that really didn't know too much about what she was doing, but she wasn't completely ruining my bundles. I was going to her. Like, there wasn't a time for a 5 year span that I was not without bundles in my head. It was just easier to maintain. I could dye it however many times I wanted to. I could straighten it all day, curl it all day, put all these crazy products in it to see if they really worked on my weave and all kinds of stuff. I did all kinds of things for 5 years straight. And then one day I decided that I wanted to chop off my hair like really short, like really short into a little pixie cut. And then that required a relaxer, which I hadn't done a relaxer in 5 years. And I wasn't feeling it, so I got it cut. Didn't even wear that style for a full year. I started to let it grow out, let the relaxer grow out, and then finally I did a big chop. So now we are currently coming up on maybe a year and a half of natural hair on my end. My hair is about shoulder length, like straightened. It's not very long, but we're not here to talk about that. What we're here to talk about is bundles. I got some bundles from Her Imports. So we're going to do a product review on Her Imports. First of all, let me tell you, that hair is really expensive if you decide to get the premium hair, which I did get the premium hair. So I'm not going to sit there and try to stun on people and be like, oh, it's so affordable. I hate when YouTubers get on there and they're like, oh, this hair is so affordable. Where the hell is paying $600 for some hair affordable? That's almost $1,000. I'm sorry, but if it's $500 or more, it's almost $1,000 to me. And that is expensive. So I got a text message and I'm a part of their subscription. I don't know how. I don't remember ever signing up for these people. I just know that like once every couple of months, they're like, yeah, we're having a sale or 30% off or 40% off. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen like 50% off, and they need to go ahead and hit us with that 60%, 70%. Just be unrealistic about these deals, guys. You'll sell more. Anyway, so I went ahead and bought the hair because it was 50% off. And that's for anything that's on the website. So I got the 50% off for the premium bundles. Here's my receipt. I got a 12-inch 5x5 Peruvian body wave lace closure. I got a Peruvian body wave 18-inch and 16 and 14 inches. So it's going to be layered 12, 14, 16, 18. It's probably going to come down to like right here. I'm 5'2". I'm not that tall. The hair's not that long. I'm not really a fan of long hair because who's about to be combing all of that, straightening all of that, curling all of that? I'm not doing that. I'm good, love. I'm so good, love. Hard pass. With that being said, the hair came reasonably fast. And it came in like little baggies. So for people who are like freaks on, oh, you didn't unpackage on screen, look. The only people who are getting these pretty ass boxes are people who are like, they're actually promoting this hair for these people. You know, these people are actually being paid to say, hey, or they're getting free bundles to say, hey, I love this hair, or whatever the case may be. These are the only people who are getting this special packaging out of all the hair that I have ordered, because I have ordered quite a bit of hair. And every time these people are like, oh, this hair came in this cute little pink box, and it came with a little baggie to hold my wig when I'm done. No, that's not how they give it to normal people. And this is speaking on all of the hair that I have ever ordered. And if you have gotten any hair and you bought it out of your own pockets, like with your own coin, and it came like that, correct me down below in the comments. But let's be real here. That mess comes inside of this pretty innovative looking Ziploc bag, if you ask me. I've never seen a Ziploc bag in the store that's that long, but that's how the hair comes. It comes in these little Ziploc bags. One bundle per bag. So the packaging isn't anything special. The only thing I feel like was a little bit different was, instead of giving me a Ziploc bag that was like the little flimsy like Ziploc type bag, they gave me this deal. And this is what the actual closure came in. So this is the closure. It's 12 inches. It doesn't like have a really bad smell, but I was about to say that is a lot of hair. No, this is the net that it came with, but the net had already obviously just slid off because I'm just now seeing that. So it came. That caught me off guard. Anyway, the hair does have a bit of a smell. But most weave has a smell. Like, I haven't had weave that hasn't had a smell since I was in high school. Okay, like when I was getting prom real raw Indian bundles, like the real deal Holyfield, where people were spending like $500 normally because they didn't know that you could do all like. That's the only time, like raw hair. That's the only time that I have ever gotten bundles that did not have like a little corn chippy little chemicaled out little smell. It's not a bad, like, it's not completely intense. Like, I have had some stank hair. It's not terrible. The lace doesn't, it's not very soft, but it's not hard, I guess. Like, you know how some lace just feels really plasticky? This is kind of how this feels. And if you're asking what I have to compare it to, I have a curly wig that I attempted to make on my own. Don't ever wear that thing. I'd never wear it. But the hair came from another company, and the lace didn't feel like this. This feels itchy. Doesn't matter because it's not going directly on my skin. It's going on my head. I'm not sure how it will hold up. So far, after me touching all on it, I got the hair yesterday. I opened it today. I have yet to get any shedding from this specific piece right here. I haven't pulled out any hair. Like I said, this is the Peruvian, by the way. It's a little silky shiny, but it's not too silky to the point where it's just like baby doll hair, which that's what it smells like. It smells like a giant, like, you know those big like baby dolls that you can, like, little kids be walking around and that's their baby. Not a Barbie doll, but this smells like baby doll hair. Like, that's exactly what it smells like, with a little bit of a hint of a corn chip, slight corn chip smell. So yeah, this is the closure. It comes with baby hairs. Speaking of baby doll hair, it comes with baby hairs that I probably will cut off because I'm not one to sit there and do all of that. Like, even now, I braided my hair and I try my hardest to not leave a lot out for no baby hairs, because I know that I'm not about to sit there and do that. It's not lazy. It's just, realistically, that's not how I do my hair. Like, not everybody want to sit there and slick baby hairs every single day, especially if you're on the go. And let's say you're on the go and you're in a rush and you got to slick down your baby hairs, and then you don't have time to do that. So you walking around with a little mini afro in the front of your... Let's not. Okay, so next we're going to get into these bundles. Okay, so like I said, I got half off on these bundles. Initially, this stuff would have cost like $300. No, like $600 something dollars, $700, like $6 something, because altogether I paid $350. So yeah, that would have come out to a lot more, a whole lot more. And for, let's say I had paid $600 for this hair, these bundles are kind of small, but the hair is thick, so I won't know until I actually put it in my head. But this is what they look like. Again, it's the body wave, and they, like, whoever decided to do this, I love it. It looks like a little unicorn tail, like little curly. Anyway, again, the hair, this doesn't have as much of a smell as as much of a corn chip smell as the closure. I am so sorry that y'all can hear all of that noise in the background, but my home is like right on the street. Sorry. It's really noisy out here. Anyway, yeah. So this is the 16-inch bundle, y'all. It's pretty thick. Like, the hair itself is pretty thick, but I must say I don't have anything to compare it to yet. This isn't the only place that I ordered bundles from. I got into a little moment and I ordered 2 sets of bundles, and y'all will see that in the next video. But this particular hair, like, the way I base it, like, if I put it in a ponytail, would I be okay with this being like how thick my ponytail is? Because pretty much that's really what all of these bundles are. Like, they're all one. So I would be satisfied with this. It's not, but these bundles just look so like little. I guess I'm just so used to, like, I used to get my hair from a place in Houston called Mr. Indian until they started to play your girl. But that's another story for another day. I used to get my bundles from them, and I want to say them bundles used to come out and like they would be like this big compared to this little guy. Like, the bundles, they would be really big and the hair would be really full and really thick when I first started to purchase their hair. Like, and this is one of the places, like I was saying, I used to get like raw, like really good Indian hair, and then I don't think that they do raw hair anymore. I think that they're just whatever. I don't know what they're doing. Let me not make up things. Who cares? Today we're talking about her imports. So yeah, this is the 16-inch. This is the 18-inch. It is not particularly thin. Because I know a lot of people get on there and they're like, oh, well, these bundles were really thin, and the longer they got, they got really, really thin, which is normal. Like, of course, you're not about to get, like, the longer your hair is, like, if it's real human hair, of course it's going to take a little bit of strain on that hair. And you have to remember, this is technically human hair. So the older your hair, the longer your hair gets, the older your hair gets, the thinner your hair gets. So somebody walking around with hair that's down to their knees, of course it's not going to be as thick as the hair that's closer to their roots. It's been through a lot. It's had a lot. So don't be unrealistic when you're getting these 26, 30-something inch bundles. Like, please do not get mad at these people for giving you these thin ass bundles and you're getting them super, super long. Like, but this isn't just particularly thin. I must say that the 14-inch is thickest, and it's like the waft is bigger. Like, it's definitely big. Like, can you see? You can't really tell that much of a difference, but it's bigger. And it's a little bit thicker, but it's not just significantly thicker. So as I'm running my hand through it, I'm getting a few strands, but I'm literally pulling at the hair, and you're not supposed to do that. But it's not like it's just like a ton of shedding. It's not so much shedding to the point where I'm like, is this what y'all charging $600 for? Because technically I did get this on sale, but had I paid, so it's not like, it's not the end of the world. Am I impressed with the hair? After not having straight weave for 2 years, I like it. It's cool, We're gonna find out if I'm really impressed, if we can get somebody to actually sew my hair in during this quarantine. I understand. Not really. Do my hair, bitches. Do my hair, ladies. So with that being said, that concludes this video. If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. If you feel like I can do better on something reasonable, please don't come on here being unrealistic. Don't tell me, oh, well, your nails need to be done. Don't come on here talking about, oh, well, we hate your glasses. If you have a comment about the video itself, please comment. Let me know how I did and how I can improve. Whether it's, oh, can you change your lighting up? It is too noisy. Can you find another room to do it in or something? Like, we can work with that, but do not come on here coming for me, because I clap back at this point in my time. I don't think I'm mature enough to not do so. Kidding. I ignore bad energy, really. I'm not gonna come for y'all if y'all decide to come for me. Whatever. Criticism. But yeah, so y'all have a good day. Stay safe during this quarantine, please. If you notice that you have any symptoms, get that checked out, and do not expose yourself to somebody else. Like, all of that. Bye.